Welcome to Profiletraders. This is Reza and you're listening to my market analysis for December the 7th. Last time in my video I stated the fact that market was hanging around 2208, 2210 multiple time and we were unable to break it, that we were subject to a potential retracement back down unless 2214 was going to be reached. And I said upon reaching 2214 we had to monitor the price action to see that if we would break it to the upside with vigor and speed. One had to be very careful because market was breaking all-time record high, and every single time that market breaks all-time record high, two things happen. One, long-term short position stops get hit because most likely that's where they put their stops. And two, new money is forced into the market and it's forced to chase, and everybody is in a freak out mode buying in fear of not falling behind, especially that we are approaching the end of the year, and if the performance of your fund is lagging or it's far below the average of an index fund, you are in trouble. So today, after a very much slow session in the morning, towards early afternoon, market decided that they wanted to break 2214, and as you can see from the single letters on a break, we did push up very nicely with speed, without hesitation, and that's exactly what I mean when I said at times a break of any given level has to be done with conviction, which means two things: speed and expansion of price upon the break. And here we got them both. Once we did break 2214, no consolidation, no hesitation, price moved up very nicely up, and the speed at which it did was very good. As a result, this break to the upside created complete total chaos on the upside. Every single soul that was short the market long term rushed to cover, new money poured in, money started to chase, and we got this absolute explosion to the upside. Now we are 500 points away from 20,000, and my experience is that when you are this close to such a huge level, most of the time you go and hit it. Therefore, as a result of this huge push up, market is now in a very strong break up mode, and only pullbacks, buys are allowed in the direction of the trend. But because the range is so huge, you have to pick up levels of support that are far enough from where we are, so that once it retraces a good portion, then those levels of supports are the most valid one. When the range is so wide, you pick up support levels that are a point or two or three away from where price is right now. Those levels are absolutely irrelevant. So my main level of support comes in at 20-24.5. Second main level of support comes in at 22-17.5, and of course 22-14. Any given time after this massive break to the upside, we return back into 2214 from where the breakup took place. This could become a very nasty bull trap, and the results could be quite catastrophic on the downside. So under no circumstance anytime soon the sellers or the buyers should allow price to return to 22.14. In any case, we are so far away from it that I doubt that we will easily come towards 22.14 anytime soon. So if by tonight or tomorrow there is a pushback either to 22.24 and a half or 22.17 and a half, those are the two areas, in my opinion, which have the best probability to hold support. On the upside, we don't know. On the upside, when you're in such a aggressive breakup, nobody knows how far it can go or not. So we have to monitor that in order to assess. Now going back to crude, you listened to my last video when we had this session down here, this one here. I very specifically said if price goes up to 51.60, that's the area from where they're gonna sell into it. And as you can see, the overnight went up to exactly 51.60 and then collapsed, and then after that it's still continuation down and with a very negative close at the very low of the day, 49.84. I told you to be very careful not to believe this baloney about OPEC cut and everything else that is going on. Once Trump is gonna put rules and regulations that you can start aggressive drilling in the US, the whole equation of OPEC and Middle East oil will change, and that will affect price. Now my main level of support is 49.4. 49.4 reaches, I expect a bounce off of it. How much it will bounce is to be seen. If 49.4 breaks, then there is a point of control down there at 48.95, and then after that, of course, we are going to challenge 48.22 and 48. On the upside, first level of resistance in my book is 50.20. Past 50.20, 50.64, and then 50.90 and 51.10. So this is it for today. Thank you for listening. If you wish to learn market profile, check my website, profiletraders.com. You can get all my 5 courses, 1 year to my trading room for a very dirty cheap price of $550, and you have a 30 days money back guaranteed. Good luck with tomorrow, and to the next time.